Now we are studying this pharmacy practice and hospital and pharmaceutical services. Yesterday we studied about hospital pharmacy and its organization. Some more PPTs I am presenting you today's class. In this definition of hospital pharmacy, this chapter include function of hospital pharmacy, objective of hospital pharmacy, personal and floor space requirement in hospital pharmacy, location and layout requirement and abilities required for hospital pharmacy. Following things we have to study in this. Department of hospital which deals with the procurement, storage, compounding, dispensing, manufacturing, testing, packaging and distribution of drugs comes under the heading of hospital pharmacy. This is a simple definition and you can incorporate everything what is we are doing in hospital pharmacy in this definition. It concerned with the education and research in pharmaceutical services. Hospital pharmacy is controlled by professional, competent and qualified pharmacists. This is a function of hospital pharmacy. This chart here, if you have pen and paper, just write down this chart. Function of hospital pharmacy. If you remember this chart, then you can answer hospital pharmacy related question completely. The broad classification is dispensing, manufacturing, purchasing, inventory control, statistics and reports. What are the data relevant with the hospital pharmacy? That comes under this statistics and reports, teaching, research and control. These are the important function comes under the heading of hospital pharmacy. Now, this dispensing, outpatient, inpatient, medical and surgical laboratory supply. Hospital pharmacy's role is not only for the patient, inpatient and outpatient, they also play an important role for the drug distribution or material distribution to the laboratories, surgical department, medical department, ward and other requirements. Function of hospital pharmacy provides a specification for the purchase of drug, chemical, biological, etc. Proper storing of drug, manufacturing and distribution of medicament such as transfusion fluid, parenteral products, tablet, capsule, ointment, stock mixtures, dispensing and sterilizing parenteral preparation which are manufactured in hospital. Dispensing of drug as per the prescription of medical staff of the hospital. All these things comes under the function of hospital pharmacy. All these functions, all this process or all this kind of works doing with a by the hospital pharmacist who is working in a hospital or who is working in a pharmacy section in the hospital. Yeah, objective of hospital pharmacy, you can write down. Some objectives are given here. To ensure the availability of right medication at right time in right dose at minimum possible cost. That is main objective of hospital pharmacy. to ensure the availability of right medication, right time, right dose at minimum possible cost. This is the main objective. To professionalize the function of pharmaceutical service in a hospital. Another objective, to act as counseling department for medical staff, nurses, and for patient. This hospital pharmacy department or pharmacists play a important role uh, in the case of patient counseling or discussion with medical staff and nursing staff. This is a chain between, we can say, the medical staff and patient, medical staff and nurses and patient. In between, pharmacist is a chain, or it is a key of this. Now, next is to act as a data bank of drug utilization. Hospital pharmacists also have an important role for the maintaining of data. Uh, Earlier, I told you in my first class, hospital pharmacists, medical staff, and nursing staff, and other um, pharmaceutical therapeutic committee (PTC), they are maintaining a drug formulary within a hospital. That drug must be present in a hospital. That ensure, that will ensure by the pharmacist, yeah, all drugs present it in the within a hospital or not. Some drug we can uh, eliminate from the list or include from the list as per the requirement of that particular drug. That is called drug formulary. All those medicine must be present in a hospital. These data bank also maintained by the hospital pharmacy. This is a key role of pharmacist in a hospital. Also, he must know the drug utilization, whether drug is distributing properly or not. To avoid any misuse, some documentation must be required to maintain the proper drug distribution in a hospital. So, this is also a role of pharmacist to distribute medicine or drug within a hospital. To participate in research project, pharmacists also play important role in the research area. Now, function of hospital pharmacy. Earlier I told you this slide. This is again function of hospital pharmacy. Just write down: filling and labeling of all drug containers from which medicines are to be administered. Management of stores, which includes purchase of drug, proper storage condition, maintenance of record of that particular drugs which is present in a hospital pharmacy. Next is the establishment and maintenance of drug information center. When new drug is introduced in a hospital or in a market or in a society, then that information brochure should be present in a hospital pharmacy, or this type of information must be present. Indian Pharmacopoeia, British Pharmacopoeia, and National Formulary, this kind of drug, SIMS, monthly medicine index, and SIMS, MIMS, this kind of pharma pulse, drug today, like journals also present in a hospital pharmacy. These journals help to pharmacists as well as medical staff and nursing staff to give information regarding the new drug or new innovation going on in pharmacy field. Providing cooperation in teaching and research program. He is also providing the cooperation between teaching and research activity. discarding the expired drug and container worn and missing labels. Medicines which are expired date, which cross the expired date, it should be discarded properly and maintain the record. This work also done by the pharmacy section of the hospital. Now this is some layout of hospital pharmacy. You can see this layout, and if you have pen and paper, then draw this diagram, because sometimes directly in exam they ask the question, uh, draw the layout of hospital pharmacy. Then you have to able to draw this diagram. It include aseptic area, manufacturing section, raw material, stores, finished product, passage, administration section. Here all record we are maintaining. Some computer also placed in this area, dispensing area and open space. Have you, dear student, have you anyone visited Kasturba Hospital? Please tell me. Kasturba Hospital, Bhopal, BHEL.
Yes, sir.
Visited. And have you seen that pharmacy department is built it like this only?
Yes,
Open
sir.
space is there,
Section.
dispensing area is there, in between passage is there, and administrative section, aseptic area.
Yes, sir.
Entire pharmacy
अलग अलग.
department is built up like this only. Yeah. Completed? You noted down?
No, sir.
Please draw this diagram. It is very important. It comes for 4 or 5 marks in RGPV examination.
Done, sir.
Okay, complete.
Yes, sir.
Now this is general flow chart for outpatient. How drug received by the outpatient. Uh, it starts from the prescription writing by the doctor, doctor written prescription to the outpatient, prescription handed over to pharmacist, pharmacist. This flow chart also you write down in your notebook. This prescription handled by the pharmacist, and uh, filling of prescription or sort out the medicine which are the written in a prescription, selection, labeling, pricing, dispense to the patient and hand it over to patient. Just you go to the any medical shop, what will happen with you? He is taking your prescription, pharmacist taking your prescription, and he go through the prescription, and he all the medicines he procure from the his pharmacy shop, and on the counter he will give required medicine to you, and after that he will give in a uh, small packets with the instruction morning, evening, or twice in a day, thrice in a day, like that. He will write in a that proper envelope, and he will take you. Uh, After labeling, he will give you that one, and also calculate the pricing of that particular prescription. And after the paying of that payment, you can take that your uh, prescribed medicine with you. and that receipt of payment, that is three type: free, case, and charges. In generally, we are giving the case transaction, but in government hospital, these prescription we are getting free from pharmacy section. And private hospital, that they are not taking money at that time, but they charge that medicine charge in your final bill. That happened in private hospitals. This prescription must be filed in a particular patient file, a regular prescription file, and narcotic prescription file. Two separate type of record must be maintained. Students who they are having medical shop, they know this thing. You have to maintain the record. What kind of medicine you are selling day by day. Regular prescription file is separate, and narcotic prescription file you have to maintain. Facility required in hospital pharmacy. In a small hospital with one pharmacist only, one room is required for the pharmacy, having the combination of dispensing, manufacturing, administrative, and the all other section of complete pharmaceutical services. Like in Bhopal, we can say this National Hospital or Narvada Hospital, like that, they are maintaining one pharmacy. It is situated in a ground floor. For sterile product, there should be a separate room or separate area. In large hospital with two or more 200 beds or more than 200 beds, the departmentalization of pharmacy activity is required. A separate area is required for inpatient service and unit dose dispensing. Inpatient services means, here you required, if multi-story hospital is there, then you required floor pharmacy. Every floor having one pharmacy department. Outpatient services, an office for the chief pharmacist, a compounding room, pre-packaging room, labeling room, store room, and a sterile product room. These are the separate in a big hospital. This separate room required for this. A separate area of drug information service and a space assigned of various nursing unit for unit dose drug administration. Floor space requirement. Just it is important. You write down this. 250 square feet is minimum required area for any SEES hospital. 100 square feet per bed in 100 bedded hospital. 6 square feet per bed in 200 bedded hospital. This is a requirement of hospital pharmacy as per the number of beds in a present in a hospital. Floor of pharmacy should be smooth, easily washable, and acid resistant. In manufacturing section, drain should be provided, walls should be smooth, painted in a light color. Wooden cabinets are laminated. Fluorescent lamps are placed above the prescription counter, and counter for Bunsen burner are also required. This is we can't see nowadays Bunsen burner and dispensing area, because all dosage form is already made up by manufacturing unit or industries. They are giving very nicely packed small dosage form or proper dosage form of medicament that we can give to the patient or dispense to the patient. No need to make preparation room in pharmacy nowadays. Bunsen burner also is not required nowadays. For some cases, it required, but majority of places you can't see the Bunsen burner lamp. Equipments required in a hospital pharmacy. Prescription case, here you can keep the prescription. Drug stocks cabinet with proper shelves and drawers. Sectional drawers cabinet with cupboards, bases, work table and counter of routine dispensing, sink with drain board, cabinet to store cabinet to store pestle motor, cabinet for glass utensils, flask, funnel and beakers, a refrigerator that is very important for any pharmacy, refrigerator of suitable capacity, drug which stored less than 8 degrees centigrade, we require refrigerator for those drugs, narcotics safe with individual lock drawer. That is very important. You have to keep all narcotic medicine in a special drawer with lock and key because that is handled with very carefully, and these narcotic drug or medicine you have to maintain the record to whom you have dispensed this thing against the which prescription or which doctor prescribed this for the patient. You have to maintain all those records in your pharmacy. Office desk with telephone connection and file cabinet. Now this telephone connection is very not common. Nowadays mobile phone is available, then landline phone is that was not required. Dispense window for nurses and outpatient also. And these all the from hospital pharmacy. Now you have any question related this, you can ask. This hospital pharmacy is very advanced in European countries and Western countries, but in India it will take uh, time. But future is hospital pharmacy is very bright in India also.